Alright, Opulence men. Just go ahead and make sure that you add all the men in your organization in this chat group. Alright, in this chat group. Because why men? Well, because we obviously everything we do is about opulence, but we also talk about some men stuff, right? We want to have something that we can talk from men to men. Any age group is fine. I know Sanas has her own ladies group, which is fantastic. So let's get started. What did we learn in the last few days with the war that's going on in the Middle East? That World War III can start just like that. Just like that. I mean, if you're following the news, a lot of people don't, but if you're following the news, it's not really 2 countries, 7 countries involved. We're talking, Europe is involved, US is involved. I mean, there's Saudis involved. There's a lot of Jordans involved. This is not just 2 countries, and this could now. Other countries are saying they want to be involved. China wants to be involved, maybe. Russia maybe get involved. Pakistan maybe get involved. This is how it becomes. Now, this video is not about the World War. It's about this. When adversities happen, and it happens all the time. A few years ago, it was the COVID crisis, right? And now, things happen all the time. What if your government is a tyrannic government like we had here in Canada? What if your government starts crushing you with taxes? That happens a lot of places. I mean, there's a lot of things, civil unrest. There's a lot of things that can happen. When that happens, do you want to be the victim of that, or do you want to be free? That's the question you want to have. So the people who are settled into a country and relying 100% on the country, they have it really hard. They have it really, really tough. That's why I love our opulence business. Why? Because you can build it from wherever you are, build on your phone, and when the crisis happens, doesn't matter what the crisis is, take your phone and go. That's the beauty of this. Not only that, our products is the products you need every day anyways. So you're not really reliant on what's happening with the gas prices, or what's happening with supply chain, and as we keep on expanding, and also these viruses, diseases, all post-pandemic diseases that's exploding. There's a lots of problems out in the world that we actually have solutions for. But I want to focus on one thing. Do you want to have a business that pays you no matter what adversity hits? Do you have a business that gives you the independence to be able to take up and go, if there's a war or something happening? Or do you want to be the victim of the circumstances in your area? These are the things we got to think about, folks. I mean, the bigger countries will get badly affected by what's happening in the Middle East right now, because oil prices are already skyrocketing, and things could get much, much worse. So this is why when you have the opportunity to build a business that's not reliant on your territory, you should be all over it. You should be all over it. You just don't know when the next election, who comes, and what happens to the tax system, what happens to the next war. You just don't know what happens. So you just want to make sure that you are independent, you have freedom. And those are the things, those are very, very important words that we need to embrace. Because at the end of the day, we go through our entire life working so we can have a life. But in many countries, past post-pandemic, people are working, but they don't have a life. Is that what we want? It's so, so important, especially as men. We take responsibility for the families on our shoulders. And, we want to provide the best, for families and for children. We don't want our children to be having the same challenges that we're having right now, right? We don't. And here's the beautiful part about opulence. Because we're a global business, all of you, doesn't matter what country you're in, get to know each other, and you can start building together and expanding different countries. You have any questions, you can ask. You can call the head office. We have a lot of experience last 20 years building globally. Our business is not complicated, right? We do 2 things. When we're in business with Opulence, we do 2 things. We do expansion. We keep on talking to people about products or solutions. And we do retention. Expansion, retention. That's what we do, because once they're in, we want to keep them in. See, the issue in the whole industry is for the last 35 years I've seen, it's always been the case, people will work hard to get people